So this question comes from Igor B. I would like to know how hard it is, the mathematics part of computer science undergraduate course. I love computers and would love to know how to code and understand the operating systems in a technical way to maybe someday work for some big company, but I'm worried about choosing the course because of the mathematics part, because I'm not very good at it. Do you think the teachers do a good job explaining what you have to do, or do you have to learn most of this stuff by yourself? Because if that's the case, I guess it's too hard for me. What are your thoughts? Computer science, gotta know math. Yeah. I don't know why this is. It's so funny. Like they're people are just blind to certain things, and like in the technology world, people are just blind to things. And it's so funny because like people say, Eli, I want to get a computer science degree. Do you think I need to know math? And you're like, what are the two words? What are the two words in computer science? They're like, well, computer. And like, yeah, what's the other word? Computer. No, there's two words. Computer. Yeah, no, science. Right? If you go for a computer science degree, you are in fact getting a scientific degree, just as if you're going into physics or any of that kind of stuff. So yeah, you need to know math. Now, if you just want to be able to play with computers and install computers and networks and all that kind of stuff, you would go into an information technology program or an information systems program, IT or IS. That is basically what I do. So that is setting up servers, that is setting up client computers, that is connecting client and servers, that's installing antivirus and coming up with security mechanisms and all that kind of stuff. Basically with IT or IS, you are taking devices and software that has already been manufactured by somebody else and turning that into an overall system that the organization can use to make money. Computer science, on the other hand, is all kinds of weird-ass esoteric crap, right? You know, real computer scientists do a whole bunch of stuff that just never sees the light of day. You know, the whole thing of like, how do you speed up, compute cycles and that kind of stuff. Like there's a difference. Like for IT or even basic programming, you may go and you may create a WordPress site, or you may create an app that connects to a MySQL database, right? So the MySQL database, stores your information, your code drops information into the database or pulls information out. So that is a programmer. That is a programmer, or maybe that's an IT person, right? On the other hand, when you start talking about computer science, when I went through a MySQL class taught by the MySQL people before they sold out to Sun, I was talking with a guy there, and he was working on the project where they were literally taking a Linux kernel and they were optimizing the Linux kernel in order to process database queries faster. That is a computer scientist. So a programmer is somebody who writes out PHP code or Ruby code or whatever else and has that code push data into a database or pull data out of a database. And you can do a lot of cool things with that. You can do a lot of amazing things with that, right? But that's what a programmer is. A computer scientist is somebody who will actually go into the kernel and try to speed up the compute cycles for very specific things. And so in order to do that, you have to know math, calculus and trig and all that kind of horse crap. So yeah, if you suck at math and you don't think you're ever going to be good at math, and you don't want to be good at math, and you don't want to put the time and energy and all that kind of stuff into math, stay the hell away from computer science. Not necessarily programming. Again, programming is different than computer science. So programming, you can build something like Facebook. You can build web applications. You can build iOS applications. You can do that. That doesn't necessarily require a lot of math. But again, programming is not computer science. And then especially with IT or IS, I'm horrible at math, and it never comes up ever, ever, ever. So yeah, that's a thought there. I really don't know why it is. Like everybody says, computer science. It's like, what's that second word? Like everybody ignores the second word. They're always so shocked. They're like, Eli, why is this computer science so hard? It's like, because it's a science. Like you never see anybody shocked that like physics is hard. Like I've never like met anybody that went, wow, I got in that physics program and I can't believe how hard it is. Like everybody, yeah, of course, you went into a physics program. Yeah, computer science, everybody thinks they're like da 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 da, and then they walk in there and they're like, what the hell? So yes, you need math for computers.